Late night. I, every time I hear that, I actually like it better and better and better. Um, it's one of those things that I've been working on to make the show a little bit different. But even though it is a 5 by 5 late night show, it's like mid afternoon. But I have a funny feeling I'm gonna get stuck at work tonight, so I wanted to get it out of the way before. Um, it happened. It may not happen, but I wanted to get it out of the way. Anyhow, welcome to the 5 by 5. My name is David, and thank you guys so much for checking me out, checking the show out, checking the pages out, all that good stuff. I do appreciate it. And a few things today. And if you live in Indiana, and there's some other places, but I can only speak for Indiana right now, it is extremely cold outside. Yesterday, I think I got to like 43, and now it is -1 or some nonsense like that. I haven't been outside today, and I do have to go to work. Um, and I'm like, this is too much. Nobody got time for all this. But anyway, so just bundle up and be careful, and um, just don't, if you're outside, no prolonged exposure to the elements. It's not that serious. But it's supposed to snow. Well, it's supposed to snow yesterday. Um, and everybody, here's my question. How does milk and bread save you during a snowstorm? How many things do you make? Like, say if you're trapped in your house or you can't get out because of the bad roads and bad weather. The first thing I'm not going to look for is like, ooh, I better get that milk and bread. It's going to be a long one. That that doesn't make sense to me. And it's funny because I was in the store yesterday and doing some other shopping. And I will say this, curse you, holiday discount candy, curse you. They got me. They got me. They, they got me. I tried to walk past the table, and then they had the nerve to have a orange 75% sticker on this table full of chocolate and cakes and candies, all shaped like Santa and Christmas trees and snowballs and all kind of stuff. And they got me. They actually got me because uh, it was good prices. I mean, I'm not gonna go into all, but I did get several bags of M&Ms. They were red and green, but they were still M&Ms. And I got them the one of them big bags for like $1.27. I'm like, are you kidding me? And then when I found out the prices were good in true fat boy style, let me tell you, baby. In true fat boy style, I went back and got the little Debbie's because they was only $1. Oh, and it was so funny. And I'm like, oh my God. And then the whole time I'm checking out, I'm like, oh my God, you are so fat. You need to put this candy down. But they got me. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. But anyhow, during my holiday shopping candy excursion, these people, everybody in the store is going completely nuts. And thing is, we've already had a snow within the last 30 days, a pretty significant one, and like 2 or 3 weeks before, 2 weeks before Christmas. And if that was kind of bad, it was doable, but it was bad. And but the snow that they predicted for today and yesterday evening was not even going to be as significant as what it was, forecast for today. And I'm like, why are y'all acting a fool? And everybody, I mean, all these stores, all the bread's gone, all the milk's gone. Yes, I like a bologna sandwich just like anybody else. But that's not the first thing. Buy some burritos, hell. Get some of them fried chicken strip things, You don't need bread for that, boo. And I don't know who's drinking all this milk. I'm like, seriously? Bessie the cow and them do not like you because nobody's drinking this much. Well, y'all, I guess they obviously do. Maybe it's something I didn't know about. Maybe they're pouring it on the snow or something, making it melt. Who knows? Anyhow, I have a lot to talk about, and I'm gonna try to do it in a very short amount of time because I still have to get ready for work today. Um, this I'm still laughing about the candy. We're going to talk about Aaron Schock, who was outed by, I think his name is Itay Hod, supposedly. And I'll tell you guys the story about that. He's the, I think the 18th District Illinois congressman who is very anti-gay, and he was just outed. And if you happen to catch the phenomenal win of the Colts, even though I don't follow football, I am a Hoosier, so it automatically makes me a Colts fan, which I really don't care. But and then there was a little naked picture that was taken in the locker room yesterday. I would love to be a reporter in one of those locker rooms. How crazy can that be? And also, we're going to talk about how the Boy Scouts have kind of lifted their ban on the gays. Well, I ain't gonna keep. We'll talk about the Boy Scouts and their loosening their reins on gay scouts. We'll be right back after a quick break. Stay tuned.
This is an important message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Protect yourself against hypothermia and frostbite during cold weather. Wear warm clothing that covers your skin and remove any wet clothing immediately. Limit your time outdoors. Watch for signs of hypothermia and frostbite among elderly adults, babies, people drinking alcohol, and others at risk. Seek immediate medical attention if you suspect someone has hypothermia or frostbite. To learn more, call 1-800-CDC-INFO.
To access the most accurate and relevant health information that affects you, your family, and your community, please visit www.cdc.gov.
Well, you left home the other night. I won't see you for a couple days, but I still leave on all the lights, and all your stuff is still in place where you left it. Now you turned me into a wreck. I swear I hear you coming through that door, but every time I go to check, there, and I swear not to fall for that no more. And I say, oh my God, could this be? Is love finally tripping me? I'm falling for you. And if I die before I wake, the dreams of you were my escape. I'm falling. Whoa. It's an empty room that shines upon me, just laying in my bed, as every memory of you, well, all night long since you've been gone, is running through my head. And I say, oh my God, could this be? Is love finally tripping me? I'm falling for you. And if I die before I wake, the dreams of you were my escape. I'm falling. Whoa. Oh, can't seem to get you off my mind. Oh, no matter how I try and try. Oh, every time I blink my eye, tripping me, I'm falling. Ooh, for you. And if I die before I wake, the dreams of you were my escape. I'm falling. Ooh, whoa.
I really like that song. I don't know why, but it would help. Well, it does help that the guy's hot. That is Seth Fournier. No, I'm sorry, Sean Fournier. I got Seth Fournier on the brain. I was reading this blog this morning because we have an upcoming interview with Seth on the crew on Thursday. This coming Thursday at 9 o'clock. So check out myself, Donovan, and Ken Bago for that provocative interview with Mr. Fournier. But that was Sean Fournier with Fallen View. I've always liked that. Don't ask me why. Okay. So some scoops. The title of this law was To Gay or Not to Say. And I've struggled with this sometimes because I've said it before. I'm not big on outing people. There's been times that I've wanted to out people just because I don't like hypocrisy. But I know I struggle with my coming out process. So regardless of how ignorant that person acts, I don't think it's my responsibility to do it for them, because I guess I was kind of brought out of the closet, not when I was ready, but thank God it happened. But you guys listen to one of the old shows. Maybe I'll put it up on a replay with David and Nikki. But real talk with David and Nikki. But anyhow, so I really never particularly liked outing people, even though sometimes I wanted to. But to each his own and in its own time. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to make fun of somebody when it happens, because this is a cackle. So recently, there's a reporter, and his name is Itay Hod or Itay Hod. I'm gonna spell it for you guys. Itayhod. And he, who's gay, he posted a post on Facebook, wondering why no journalists have outed this guy named Aaron Schock. Now, Aaron Schock is a Republican, GOP, representative from Illinois in the 18th district. He's staunchly Republican, and this person, Aaron Schock, has voted against adding sexual orientation to the already existing hate crimes law, opposed the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell, opposes the repeal of DOMA, is against gay marriage, and is for the Federal Marriage Amendment, which would add language in the U.S. Constitution banning gay marriage and likely striking down every gay rights law and ordinance in the country. Sometimes when but I think a lot of gays, and I did the same thing, you want to be so straight and too and lean that way that you do stuff that's so overtly that's like, okay, why are you tripping so hard? Why are you doing all this? Because you're doing too much. And I think this is the case, and I think this is why Mr. Hode was sick of the hypocrisy. This is what he put on his Facebook page yesterday. He says, here's a hypothetical. What if you know a certain GOP congressman, let's just say from Illinois, come on, he put him on blast, is gay, and you know this is because of your friends. A journalist for a reputable network told you in no uncertain terms that he caught that GOP congressman and his male roommate in the shower together. Now, they could have been good friends just trying to conserve water, but there's more. What if this congressman has also been caught by TMZ cameras trolling gay bars? Now, I look at TMZ a lot, and I've never seen this, or maybe I didn't know who the person was and didn't care. Now, what if you know that this very same guy, the darling of the GOP, has also voted against repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell, opposed to repeal of DOMA, is against gay marriage, and for the Federal Marriage Amendment? When which would add language to the U.S. country by banning gay marriage and would likely strike down every gay rights law and ordinance in the country. I said that. Are we still not allowed to out him? Ooh. Hod goes on to defend outing the certain GOP Congress before posting a link. He put that what I read before about what this person has done. He put that link about all his pictures on Instagram are very gay, and he gave one of the reasons of him being gay was being a friend or following Tom Daly. He very well could be gay. I don't care one way or the other. But he needs to stop. If he is, he needs to stop acting a fool. He needs to stop all the self hatred. I don't know he's gay because he hadn't told me. And he's but the page, the little post he put on on his website just to make sure we're all on the same page, and it has I think it's like 7 pictures, and it's the 7 gayest. This man, he is going after him. The 7 gayest Aaron Schock Instagram posts of 2013. Of course, the following of Tom Daly was one of them. Then he's with some chick. He has some fabulous pants on, and you think it's something Nate Burkus would wear, or the one Quentin on the Chew would wear. They're very cute. And then all these espadrille shoes that he bought. That's kind of gay. Then he has something about a nice jawline, not feeling it. Getting a shave, not feeling it. And then there's one picture which is kind of hot. This Aaron Schock, I guess he's in his 40s. He's kind of hot. He has this like wife beater on, and then you can see a VPL. Look it up. And then there's another one him working out. So if they're gay, they might be. If he's gay, he might be. Who cares? But I think I'm more concerned with his ability or not ability to be against so many things. And if you are gay, Mr. Schock, shame on you. But he's trying to get a paycheck, and obviously his paycheck and him having food on his table is more important than his being gay or not gay. Anyhow, it is what it is. We ain't gonna trip. But but the real scandal is, well, I guess it's not the real scandal, but this guy said he was a reporter for CBS. That's what he put on his page. But CBS is like, he said Hod, who lists himself a reporter, writer, and producer at CBS on his LinkedIn, is not a CBS News employee. Although they did find a clip from 2011 where Hod was part of CBS, but he did quit 2 years ago to do. But he never this story. So it's not. So CBS is not affiliated. He doesn't work for us no more. So just so you know. So that doesn't discount what he's saying. It's just saying that. I think sometimes he tried to legitimize it by putting CBS. He should say former CBS reporter, but he didn't do all that. I guess he needed to legitimize the story a little bit more. So it's not that big of a deal. So Aaron will be strong, I'm thinking. Oh, let's see. Well, let's take a really quick break. We're going to come back and wrap things up because I got to get to work and warm up my car and all that good stuff. Give me a minute or two and we'll be right back.
Exercise is hard. So is maintaining a healthy diet. Of course, neither is half as hard as dying. Sadly, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and stroke kill nearly 1 million people a year. Even sadder, most of these deaths are preventable with a few lifestyle changes, including regular activity, healthier eating, and not smoking. Talk to your doctor about your risk for type 2 diabetes and heart disease. And if your doctor recommends lifestyle changes or medication, listen. The reason so many die is because not enough are willing to change. You can stop it, starting right now. It's your life. Listen to your doctor. Eat better. Get moving. Visit checkupamerica.org or call 1-800-DIABETES. A message from the American Diabetes Association.
There is no other way. is no other way. You know your circus tent is falling in on itself, on itself. You took the money and a net of safety for yourself, for yourself. Yeah, there's no other way, no other way. We don't need you anymore. Strike it down and dig it up. Yeah, there's a better way. Find harmony before. Strike it down and give it up. Give it up. The dark night of your sin is closing in on itself, on itself. Your wicked wallet with is growing thin. Blame yourself, yeah, blame yourself. Yeah, there's no other way, no other way. We don't need you anymore. Strike it down and dig it up. Yeah, there's a better way, a better way. Find harmony before. Strike it down and give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up.
I like everything that Snowflake does, but yeah, that's gonna have to grow on me. I don't know. Anyway, we were talking about Itay Hod and the outing of Aaron Schock, the GOP congressman from Illinois, that is allegedly gay and is very anti-gay in he's very allegedly gay in his private life, but he's very anti-gay in his political life. I bet he was shocked to read that story, but nope. That was bad. I just had to put that in. Anyhow, we're back. I'm David from the 5x5, and this is the 5x5 late night, which we're doing in the afternoon because I'll probably get stuck at work tonight because I have co-workers that are not responsible. But so the next thing I want to talk about, I was talking about football earlier. I was telling you I was going to talk about football. I spelled the guy's name wrong. It was Andrew Locke. Okay, Andrew Locke is a player, obviously, on the Colts team. And yay, Colts, they did win yesterday. And Pat McAfee is the one who took the picture. He was trying to show what the tweet was, and of course it went everywhere because he deleted the tweet. It says how a legend handles interviews: business on top, party on bottom. You know, you need to say that about a what's some things called that where the hair, business in the front, party in the back, or something like that, a mullet. And it was Adam Vinatieri. I guess he's part of the Colts as well. I don't know if he's the coach or he plays, but he's very, very cute. But if you look at the very back left hand, and I'll have all this stuff on the website eventually, the 5x5.blogspot.com. You see Andrew Locke. Sorry, I said his name wrong. Colts fans will shoot me. Andrew Locke in the back with his. It's perfect timing because there's a guy on his cell phone leaning up against the wall, and it's covering all his little nether regions in his butt and everything while this guy's giving an interview. So you can't see anything. So he should just left the picture up because you can't see anything, and it's not distasteful or anything. But I thought that was cute. And but here's what I thought was interesting. I was reading the person who took the pictures as Pat McAfee. I was reading some of his tweets, and they seem awful awfully suggestive. It says the first one says to some guy by the name at Matt Overton, my first playoff win, and it goes down in the history books as being one of the best comebacks ever. Yeah, it was like 28-0 at halftime, supposedly. I didn't watch the game, I was at work. And then the next tweet says, I feel awful for that Luck photobomb. Really thankful all his parts were covered, and now I'm hoping the future Hofer forgives the mistake. I'm sure it's all done in fun. Oh, and then see, then then there's a picture of them playing on the field because they were in Indianapolis last night. And he says, "Oh boy, half naked Andrew in the back of the last one. He looked damn good though." Mm. And then another one, he says, "Here I am sitting naked at my locker room, 30 minutes after an instant classic, and all I can say is, hell yeah, Colts Nation." So I'm gonna find more about Mr. McAfee. I like him. Anyway, moving on to the Boy Scouts. We're tired of y'all. January 1st, supposedly, the controversial decision to lift this long-standing ban on gay scouts earlier this year. So they lifted the ban. So it says, my hope is there will be a same effect this January 1st as the Y2K scare. When this ban happens, it's business as usual, though. Nothing happens, and we move forward. So we'll see if it does. Although they're going to let gay scouts, participate and sit by the campfire and sing Kumbaya and all that stuff with the little straight boys, but they're not going to let the gay scout masters, who are openly gay, be part. So it really isn't a win, because I'm not going to send my gay child into a den of people who don't think that when they're becoming an adult, they're viable. So enough of them. We're tired of the Boy Scouts. I wasn't involved anyhow, but we're tired of the Boy Scouts. And lastly, remember the story I was telling you about Vikings Chris Cluey when he said that Mike Pfeiffer was, I forget his name, he was cut for his LGBT activism off the field. Well, another young man, I mentioned his name the other day, he come forward. His name is Brendan Ayabadejo. I think I pronounced that right. And he says he's 100% right. He says even though the NFL tries to keep you in a box in terms of your philanthropy, he went out there and he did what he thought was right. Brendan told TMZ, would he be in the league today if he had continued to go speak at schools about education or fitness, or if he continued to do hunger drives or cancer awareness type stuff? Yeah, he probably would still be in the NFL, but Chris did what was right for him. So that's good looking out for your boy. I do like that. I do like that. I think that's all we have today, because like I said, I still gotta get ready for work and get out here and do some things. But thanks guys for listening. Coming soon to the 5x5, we will be interviewing. I'm going to bring people who don't know me, for the people who don't know me, the people who do know me know that I love meeting new people. Anytime I go somewhere, I will talk to anybody. I'm a talker, mainly because the same reason I do the show, because I like hearing myself talk. No, I just think I have, interesting things to bring, and I like to make people smile. I'm always telling a joke. I'm always being funny. At least I think I'm funny. And so I like meeting new people. I can go in a bar, and it used to aggravate some of my friends so bad because they thought I was ignoring them because I was talking to everybody else. I'm like, well, you guys are boring me. Sit there and be a wallflower. I'll be over here talking to them. because I want to know them. Sometimes somebody has a nice smile or a kind face or they look like they're having a good time. I think you want to be a part of it. It's infectious. You want to smile. You want to be happy. And that's how I live and I choose to live my life. I don't live with a whole bunch of drama. Not anymore. I have enough drama in my life as it is. And I'm cool. I don't do a whole bunch of nonsense. But so I like meeting new people, and I hope people want to meet me and want to find out what you laughing about, what you talking about, what's going on. And I'll just walk up and talk to people anyhow. So I want to bring that part of myself to my show. Now I don't know if I'm gonna do a separate show. I don't know what I'm gonna call it if I do it, but it's gonna be like a meet and greet type of show, and so we all can meet new people. So the other day I ran across a blog that was made by, that was by Alan Chin, and I'm like, hit to me first. He had a really nice face. I'm like, oh, he has a very kind face. And then he said he was an author. I'm like, okay, because I told myself last year that I wanted to read more in 2014. I used to be I used to devour Dean Koontz books, but life happens. You get busy, you get distracted. And like sometimes, even if I had to purchase a Kindle and just read on Kindle, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to read more in 2014. So what better way to honor the promise to myself and also meet someone new is speak to gay author Alan Chin. He will be on the show. We'll be doing it before January 27th because I think he says he's going out of the country. So I want to talk to him, get to know who he is, what he does, why he does it, and some life things. And we'll just kind of chit chat. And that'll probably be on the Blog Talk Radio show, but it also will be featured here as a podcast on Spreaker.com. And I'll probably put that on the Real Talk with David and Nikki since that is our iHeartRadio show. Thank you guys for listening. It's been a pleasure. Go get some of that what's that called? That discount holiday candy. But because I promise you, if you're in the store and you see it, it'll get you. Anyhow, this is David from the 5x5. I'm here, we're here, you're here. And we're 5x5. Have a good afternoon, everybody.